welcome along for more Art Time 6th grade. The last drawing that you did was a portrait and using measuring to get all the facial proportion in the right place. So I hope you enjoyed that challenge. This time we're doing a side view of a face. This is called a profile view when it's like a straight side view. And I'm going to show you how to use measuring lines to draw a picture like this, to draw a profile face like this. So of course this is related to the last piece that we did. We're developing our skills in measuring and seeing facial proportion, only this time with this profile view of the face. Alright, let's get going. So the first thing we'll do is a circle. Let's try and make it large, fill the page. Now we're going to divide the circle into quarters, but not with straight horizontal and vertical lines. We're going to imagine that it's going to be turned to its side a little bit, okay? So if it was like a wheel, it's not going to be like dead straight like that, it's going to be turned to its side. So the first line will be this one. And the next one, which will cross it like that. Okay. So now we have the center of the circle at this cross, and in this bottom quarter is where we're going to put the ear. So let's draw an ear shape. It should come down and it should fill about half of that space, okay? Now, at the base of the ear and at the top of the ear, we're going to draw two lines moving out of the face, out of the center of the face, but they're going to be a lower angle than this line. So what I mean is something like that, a lower angle. Okay? So starting at the top of the ear, coming out. It should look something like this. And the next line should be going in the same direction. That means it should be parallel. Hopefully you guys know that word from your study of mathematics. Finally, we're going to need another parallel line coming from the bottom of the circle. I've been drawing these lines a little longer than I need. So the next thing to do is create like a cut-off point. So this should be a straight line that is that has a relationship to this line. Okay, so what we're going to do is sort of measure that line, and the next one we're going to draw, imagine that the line has been moved across like a clock hand. And what we want is a line something like this. Okay, I actually think now that I've seen it, I can see that it's a bit wrong. It's too far away from the face. So really I want it to be maybe just a finger's width away, a bit more. Somewhere between 2 and 1 finger away from the line of the circle. Alright, something like this. Now, meeting this line is the chin, and the chin comes around like this to the line of the bottom of the ear. Then we're going to curve into the lip at that point, like this, and we'll draw a little shape for the lip. We can change this later if it's not right, but something like that for now, just a triangle. And then we're going to curve again, like this curve, similar kind of shape for the nose. Now at this point in the drawing, you have to be prepared to make some adjustments, because it starts to look like a face, and then you can correct it as you go along. So what I realize is that this is all a bit big. I need to make it smaller. So remember that when you make mistakes, they're going to guide you, so you can see, these are the changes I need to make. So we're going to keep the eye closed on this face, just to keep that part of the drawing simple for now. Here's the shape of the eye and the eyelashes, and this is the eyebrow. The ear can also be very tricky. It's very hard to get the ear right, but here's what we're going to do just for now. It's a little curve like this, and then follow the top of the ear round, and then a second line here, and just for now we'll leave it at that. The hairline is going to come more or less along this line, okay, and you can change it, you can move the hairline around, but you see how it divides our quarter. Remember we first drew these quarters into the circle, so it's sort of dividing one of those quarters into 2/8. So somewhere around there is where you want to start the hair. As we did last week, to finish the picture, we'll do some variation in tone with some harder lines and also some shading in certain areas. Okay? So this is the finished picture. I hope you guys enjoyed the challenge of drawing a profile like this. And don't forget to share your work. Look forward to seeing what you've done.